Hello Cricut buddies, Jeff here from Cricut Maker Craft. In today's video, I'm sharing how to make this beautiful paper flower bouquet that you can give to anyone, especially for people those who are allergic to real flowers. This will make a great gift. Or when you just want to send some flowers to someone to cheer them up or to show your love. So let's get started. Now, before we get started with today's tutorial, I want to share a couple of announcements. So first of all, I'm running a milestone giveaway. Once I hit 10K subscribers on my YouTube, I'm going to give away a Cricut Maker bundle. So if you want to win this, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Secondly, I wanted to share this amazing video that I created for everyone just starting out with Cricut or don't know what SVGs or SVG cut files are. So go ahead and sign up for this completely free training video. The link is given in the description below. Also, if you are new to the Cricut world and finding it hard to remember all the tasks that you need to perform with your Cricut, then go ahead and grab this set of cheat sheets that I created just for you. It's only $15 and you get this 40-page set of cheat sheets with all the diagrams and everything about everything that you need to do with your Cricut. So let me just read out some of the stuff that are included. So there's the description on everything about design space, the left hand side panel, the right hand side panel, how to cut, how to mirror, how to group, how to ungroup. Everything is given in this set of cheat sheets that you just need to download. You can print it out and keep it beside your Cricut, or you can just leave it on your device to refer to it whenever you feel like. So when I was getting started, this really helped me in remembering everything that I needed to remember about my Cricut. So go ahead and grab this. It's only $15. The link is given in the description down below. So here are the supplies that you'll be needing for this project. So first of all, you're gonna need some cardstock, and I'm using these colored cardstock. You can get these from Michael's or Joann's for $2, or if you're in Australia, you can get it from Spotlight. So if whatever cardstock you're using, make sure they are colored from the front as well as the back and in the center as well, because you don't want that white center core, you want a colored center core. Next, you're gonna need crepe paper to wrap the flowers in. Next, you're gonna need glue gun and some flower wires. I'm using 2mm thick wires, but you can go for thicker ones as well. Next, you'll need the flower tape to wrap around the flowers. And you're also going to need the flower molding mat and the tools, and you can get these separately. I've provided links for everything in the description below, so feel free to check it out. And lastly, you're going to need a ribbon to tie your bouquet. And you're also going to need the free SVG file for this bouquet, and let me show you how to get it. So to download the free SVG file, first of all, go to cricutmakercrafts.com and then click on free SVGs, enter your name and email address, and just click on count me in. Then check your inbox for this email. Inside the email, you'll find the link for the free VIP library. Just click on the link and you'll end up over here. From here, download the file that you need to work with. It's gonna get saved on your computer. So go to your download section and the file is gonna look like something like this. Just right click and click on extract here. So this is a zipped file. It's either going to look like this or this. So just click on extract and you'll see all of these images. And the image that you need to work with is this one, which will have this browser icon. Don't open the image right away. Go to design space, then click on upload, followed by browse, and then select this image that you need to work with. And this goes for all images, all SVG images that are available via Cricut Maker Crafts. So just click on this image and if you're using your iPad instead of your laptop, you can still make this project. So to access the zip file for this project, you need to first install iZip app on your iPad. So make sure that you use this yellow iZip app or else it's not going to work. And then go to the free SVG library. The link will be given in the email. And from there, click on the SVG file. And this goes for literally any SVG file that's available in the VIP library and the ones that you get from Etsy and elsewhere. All right, so just click on the file and it will open up in a new window. Next, tap on the three dots at the top right corner. And from here, tap on Open In. Then you'll see this message box. And from here, scroll and click on Copy to iZip. So this app should pop up and your file should open up in this app. So when you see this message, just click on OK. Next, select all the files by tapping on all from the bottom left-hand side. Click on OK. Now go to your Design Space app and click on Upload and then tap on Browse Files. When this window pops up, tap on my iPad, then go to the iZip folder and open up the folder for the file that you need to work on. Next, select the file from here. So we need to select the files with the double rectangle that you can see from here, or the file which ends with .svg. These are the two ways to recognize SVG files. The files that you can see from your eyes are not SVGs. The files with the double rectangle are SVGs, and they need to end with .svg. So once you have found your file, just tap on it and it will be important on Design Space. Over here, you can rename your file. And once done, it will be saved in your library. So once you're in your library, just click on the file and click on Insert to import the file on your canvas. So once your file is inside the library, just click on the file. The same goes for the desktop version. Just click on the file and import it on your Design Space app. The steps here are the same as what you're going to do on the iPad. So once your image is on the Design Space app, you can resize it if you like, but I've already sized it perfectly to get flowers which are roughly 4-inch wide. So if you want bigger or smaller flowers, you can reduce and play around with the size right now. So once you're happy, just click on Make It and all of your images will now go to the mat. And from here, you can change the size of the mat to whatever paper size you're using. So I'm using letter size paper, so I'm just going to select that from the drop down menu. And as you can see, all of the objects have been repositioned to fit on the A4 size paper. So you don't actually have to do it manually. I used to do that a lot before I found out this hack. So you can just click on A4 or letter size paper and it's going to arrange everything automatically. So once you're ready to cut, just click on Make It, and from the material section, I'm going to select medium cardstock because that's what I'm working with. And if you're working with similar cardstock, which comes in A4 size, probably the same company. It's from probably the same company. Then you can also choose medium cardstock settings. Go ahead and add your Cricut fine point blade, and next load your paper inside the machine and cut everything out. Very easy. All right, so here we are. I've got all my pieces cut out. Cricut did an amazing job since my blade was sharp and my mat was pretty sticky. I had no issues in cutting these out. Now we're going to shape the petals, and I'm going to show you how to use this shaping mat and tools to shape your petals like this. So we're only going to shape the upper portion. We're not going to shape the bottom portion, and the bottom portion is the one with a notch. So just place the petal on the mat and use the tools to add shape to your petals. So the tool head you choose depends on the size of your petal. So you just need to place the petal on top and go over it in circular motion to add some dimension to your petals. So I'm gonna do this for all of these petals here. I like my flowers to look realistic, and I try my best to add as many touches as possible to achieve that look. So that's why I love using these shaping tools. And in my next flower video, I'm also going to show you how to add shades to make your flowers look even more realistic. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos as well. I usually like to make my flowers with crepe paper because it looks more realistic with crepe paper, because they're softer and they have a nice texture which resemble the flowers. A lot of people like to make them with cardstock, and when I asked you girls and guys, you said you said that you preferred using cardstock, which is why I'm using cardstock over here. But personally, when I make flowers for myself, I just use crepe paper. Next, I'm gonna take my glue gun and this small petal and glue it on the wire, on the top edge of the wire, and roll it in to create a bud shape. Next, I'm gonna add the second bud. So over here, there's no particular rule that you need to follow, but just visualize your flower and try to make it look like a natural flower. So if you need help, what you can do is open up a photo from Google of a natural rose flower and try to make your flower look like the natural one. So it's going to give you a little bit of so it's going to give you some idea on where to place the petals and how to place the petals. So I'm just trying to create a rose based on the actual image of the rose. Next, you need to arrange your petals so that the similar sizes are together. This will make it easier to attach the petals. You would know which petal to place first. So the smaller petals will go in first, followed by the larger petals. And I forgot to mention this. So before you start gluing your petals, you need to shape them up, make them circular by closing off these notches. So just place some glue on the edge of one side and hold and overlap the two ends together, and this is how you close off these notches, and you'll have this circular shaped petal. And another thing you can do is shape the petals from the top, turn them inside, turn them outside. So this step is totally up to you. If you want your petals to be twisted, if you want your rose to be blooming out with the petals all rolled up, you can just twist them from the top in the opposite direction, or you can just leave them straight. It's totally up to you, but it will give you two different types of flowers. So I'm just gonna glue everything here. And if you find that you're not able to glue your petals to your flower after sculpting them into a circular shape, then you can get rid of the notch and just place your petals without the notch. So I'm just gluing everything, trying to make this look like a real flower. Next, I'm gonna add the leaves. So first of all, I'm gonna shape up the leaves using this small shaping tool. And now I'm just gonna glue all of these leaves behind the flower like this. So here's the next flower that I made. So let me show you how I shaped the petals because it wasn't so clear in the previous video. So as you can see, first I'm applying the glue to close off the notch, and then I'm just folding it towards the back from the top. Next, I'm just gonna attach it to my flower as it is. All right, so I've added all the petals as well as the leaves. And now I'm gonna cover the bottom part up using the flower tape so that it looks neat and clean. I'm just gonna roll the flower tape around. Next, I'm gonna place all of these flowers together and roll them up once again using the flower tape to make one entire bouquet. And there you go, everything's done. Now let me show you how to wrap up this bouquet. So I'm using a 18 by 18 inch crepe paper, and I've just folded it irregularly. Next, I'm gonna place my flower bouquet on top so that the flowers touch the diagonal section at the top. And as you can see over here, next I'm just gonna tape the flower bouquet onto the crepe paper so that it doesn't move around. Next, I'm gonna take the right side and bring it to the left and tape it here as well so that it doesn't move. Next, I'm just gonna bring in the left hand side and overlap it and turn it around and tape it once more. And lastly, if you have a ribbon or something, you can use it to tie your flower bouquet and add a cute little bow to make it more beautiful. And there you go, our flower bouquet is now ready. Now it's totally up to you how many flowers you'd like to add. Over here I just have 3 flowers, and I'm also going to add 2 of the pink ones here. If you have more time, you can have a lot, like a 12 of those, a dozen in one bunch. But I'm happy with this look, so I'm just going to leave it here. Alright, with that we have reached the end of today's tutorial. Hope you girls and guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for a chance to win a Cricut Maker bundle when I hit 10K. I'll now see you in the next video. Bye bye!